Hello. So you clicked on the link within this document. Hopefully you've already done this when you clicked on it and forced you to make a copy. So I would like for you to change copy of to your name. Makes things so much easier. I'm not going to give you the answers to this whole thing because this is your independent practice. But I do want to kind of show you how it works for this first one so that you have a better chance of being successful. Now these are for a grade just like the other pages for grades. You've got a lab grade and they're both going to be classwork grades for today. But the lab, since I gave you the answers, are going to be 5 points per question. These are only going to be 1 point per, because that way, it's not costing you as much. So second page is directions. Just hint, if the picture doesn't move, you don't need that atom. So when you get to one of the slides and, like, for example, when I try to move it, the whole key moves, not just the single atom, that means that it's not needed. You don't need it in that one. For example, this one doesn't have oxygen in it, so there aren't any oxygens. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is figure out what formula each of these is representing. So you've got a text box here. And we're going to write the formula. So that's H2. Now, if you don't want to mess with the subscripts, that is okay. You can do subscripts in Google Slides, though. You just have to format. Oh, well, that's too much. Yeah, don't do all that. In the documents, it's fairly simple. There's just a superscript and subscript. I find it. Okay, so I was on the right track. Format, text, and then subscript. And it will turn that into a little 2. Now, if you don't want to mess with that, you don't have to. You can just put a 2, and I'll know that it's supposed to be a subscript. And then for this one, we know that the yellows are chlorine, and then there's 2 of them. So it's going to be Cl2. Format, text, subscript. And then here we have 1 of each. So this is going to be hydrochloric acid, HCl. Now you could use the candy, so this would be marshmallows and either yellow Reese's or M&Ms. But maybe you're chomping away at the candies. You can use these pictures instead. So we know we've got 2 hydrogens over here and 2 chlorines over here. So we need 2 hydrogens and 2 chlorines over here. Well, the only way to do that is to get a coefficient of 2 to have 2 hydrochloric acids. So that means we need 1 more chlorine and 1 more hydrogen. And we now have a balance. And that's it. That's all you have to do. So you're going to do that for the other 4 problems. Just at least try, even if you just can't seem to figure it out, at least try it. And I will give you credit for effort. But if I can tell that all you did was just like slide things around and no effort was made, you didn't at least identify what you're looking at using the key, that's not effort. If you have questions beyond this, please message me, because I don't want to give any more of the answers away, because otherwise I won't have anything to measure you with. When you're done, when you get down to the last slide, so there on slide 8, it gives you directions. So you're finished. You're going to hit share. And in the box that pops up, you're going to put in harris.kate@nottawayschools.org. This one right here, the one that has the Erlenmeyer flasks full of colorful fluids. And then you'll hit done. And that's it. That's all you've got to do. All right. Have a lovely day. Make good decisions. Bye.